What's up, my people? Yes, so I am back again. You see, guys, the reason why I don't really like social media love is because of this.
I didn't end anybody's marriage. I can't do that. I am not, in fact, God forbid.
I actually wasn't aware whether or not he was married when we first started dating.
You see, guys, when a love becomes content, feelings become collateral. And that's what's going on. Look at the explanations on social media, sharing their own side of the story, trying to defend themselves. You go explain. You go explain tire. Mariah don't explain her own side, even though she explained, was it 4 years ago? Now, this lady, Bimso, the lady who was accused of snatching the actress Anita's husband. Now, they are already making videos on social media. And this is shocking, not just because this was the marriage that Anita Joseph usually used as an example while advising younger ladies. Not just that. Again, this lady, both of them, while they were married, this guy would clean this lady's leg, would do everything, of course, for social media, for people to believe that they are actually enjoying themselves in that marriage. Even though, yes, in real life, I understand marriage is not as easy as they portray it to be. But let's put that aside. A lot of people thought the going was good, not knowing that in background, this marriage was actually crumbling, according to the report we heard later. So a lot of people were shocked. Now, while they were still on that, they saw another one. What is it? A video of this guy with a random lady, and they were like, what is going on? And guys, the videos. In fact, the first video I saw of these two was this guy spanking this lady's backside. For real. It got so much intense that you would think that they've known one another for so long on social media, and they've been making content or posting videos of themselves on social media. Like, it's so crazy. Like, Anita Joseph didn't make multiple videos, pictures, and even talk about their relationship, their marriage on social media. Like, that never existed. That is why a lot of people thought that maybe he was dating this lady low-key. Maybe this lady is a side chick. Maybe she's been there all the while this guy was just busy deceiving Anita Joseph. The guy came out to explain his own side of the story. The lady herself came out to explain her own side of the story. You see that video with that lady make? That is the problem.
And I am sure that everybody, as of now, must have seen. Remove yourself from the lights now. Must have seen that somebody is trending on internet. Yes, it is me. I'm sorry, guys. Internet, my aunties, my uncles. I'm really, really sorry. But let me clear the air because I do not like publicity. I am not a fan of. Honestly, I've seen the followers. I've seen the comments. That's not the kind of publicity I like. Do you understand? So, like, I'm not going to encourage you with silence or allow the wrong narrative fly. So, they can give me your phone. So I see someone's GP tag, Tosin. First of all, I didn't end anybody's marriage. I can't do that. I am not, in fact, God forbid. I met him single and we started our relationship based off of the fact that we have both dated people in the past that did not appreciate us in their lives. And finding each other was so beautiful as that's when we found it, because we needed to find ourselves at that particular point in time. At that particular point in time, we needed to meet each other, and we made the best out of the best in the relationship. I don't know where you guys are seeing gold digger. I don't know where you guys are seeing leech. I don't know, Sha. I don't even get it. But my baby takes care of me. He protects me. He provides for me. He ensures that I am okay. He's an intentional man, and that is the reason why I am dating him.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. According to some reports, Anita Joseph is weighing her legal options, as her marriage to Mcfish is still legally valid. Remember, in that footage, or in the video the lady shared, she said, I'm talking about the now girlfriend, she said that at the time when she met the man was single. She too, she is single. Now they decided to mingle.
I met him single, and we started our relationship.
You ladies will come on social. Okay, yesterday we talked about Peggy Oviri. You ladies will come on social media for a man will be saying I never stay with for that long. When I go talk this, talk that, talk this, talk that. By the time it hits, I remember social media never forgets. They never forget. And that's why we still talk about Mariah, because she just granted an interview. Now, this lady, while speaking about this, trying to defend herself, she said, I didn't end anybody's marriage. I met him single and we started our relationship because we have both dated people that didn't appreciate us. We have both dated people that did not appreciate us. So, you can see where she's coming from, that, Anita Joseph didn't really appreciate this guy, because while this guy was trying to defend himself, that time we in leave Anita Joseph, a lot of people called him a gold digger. Abi, saying they do this and they do that. While he was trying to defend himself, he said that it was even Anita Joseph who used him anyhow, because he was really trying. He was trying to be the man, and also not just being the man. I'm talking about financially. That's what he said. Trying to defend himself financially, also trying to physically be there, but he said all these things were taken for granted. But on the other side, what a lot of people were seeing was different from what he said. People felt that it was Anita Joseph who has always been there, trying to be there for this guy, trying to defend him, and also financially there. So this guy was like, no, financially, that is wrong. Now, this lady, if you notice, she mentioned something like that too. Madam, it is not to be your talk. Allow him share his own side of the story. You share your own side of the story. I hope that we won't come back to this video. I hope so if we won't come back to this video, it wouldn't be, they don't separate and it's so messy. I wish you guys well. But a personal opinion, I think the whole social media thing is too fast. It's like the drama is too fast. This guy is coming from a drama I don't know, a drama-framed relationship on social media right into your hands, and it's becoming dramatic. Are you people both of you really serious about this? They're already making content on social, like it is so fast. Now it's okay to move on. What this guy actually said, I'm going to read it. There's nothing bad to just move on. I mean, why? We want to wallow in pain and now. So that's fine. But you see, my own now, how both of them started to do videos almost immediately. Like, see, Like, see, they don't wait for a way to start making videos so fast. It's good that that lady came out to defend herself. And I understand it. She's trying to say, she'll not be side chick and, so. And here's what Mcfish said. Life has always been unfair to men, and I stand on my point. Woman go leave relationship, find another man. Una go say she's found happiness. But in a man's case, when he finds another, they will say she's been in the charts since. To be honest, this man no lie for these parts. My own are just in multiple videos at the same time. They were just bombarding us with the video, bombarding us. In Mariah's case, some of you don't know, 4 years ago, Cubana Chiefpriest called Mariah out. He said, or he claimed that Mariah snatched his sister's husband, Kelvin. See, Kelvin a cartoon, Kelvin a baby, where did he snatch? What really happened? Guys, this will shock you. Cubana Chiefpriest was trying to explain the whole thing. Kelvin was more like a sponsor, Mariah's sponsor, before they can start to the dates. I think so. Not even sponsor Anita Big Brother Ninja, something like that.
They saw a couple of hours ago, because this was only yesterday. Actually, been trending all weekend. Hi Chief, is that what he's called? Chiefpriest Cubana. Yes.
Celebrity Balwan.
Exactly. He told of a certain instance that had to do with a Big Brother contestant just passed from season 6, I think, Mariah, actually stealing his sister's husband, and this has gone on to very, very many people have brought their own perspective to the story here and there, and receipts as well. It's a very interesting dynamic to the entire reality TV thing. While there are other discussions to be had about who stole whose husband, how long the married had been moribund, and who's entering at this time, and so there's one thing that actually interested me here: the fact that even with the claim that this is a reality show, free and fair, and that people enter into it from a random selection, the fact is it is not so random after all. And that's the part that piques me here. Because you can see that you need to either have connection, be well-to-do, know certain people, be able to bring something to the table, to the table before you are actually even considered to be a part or to be on the show. So that for me was the takeaway.
Was the takeaway,
There were many stray bullets that touched everybody, very many brands that were touched. I don't want to mention these brands, but you can see from the receipts that everybody had some interest in it, and it's no longer as free and fair as you thought it was.
Yes, I mean, if people who are connected to it will come out and say stuff like, this person was sponsored to be there. This person knew this person got this person inside and all of that. And then it feels that way. It feels like, yes, okay, there's more to this than all of that.
Now, this will blow your mind. Cubana Chiefpriest shared screenshots of Mariah's chat with his sister. Because at this point, the Kelvin's wife was in Nigeria at the time, Abuja, while Kelvin and Mariah are in Dubai. Mariah sent her a message. You can imagine, make side chick the talk, say, she no know, now she knew, say, on her two, they together. At the time, or not now, she don't become main chick. At the time, so she was a side chick. She discovered that this guy was married. She sent, I never seen this kind of thing for social media before. She sent the woman a message and was trying to mend or trying to repair their marriage, trying to help them sort out things. Like, see, guys, let me read it so that you guys understand what I'm trying to say. This is the conversation. Hi, I tried calling you. I would like to sincerely apologize to you. Your number says unavailable. Kindly call me, please. And if you would rather not call, that's okay too. All I want to say is I'm truly sorry for everything. She continued. Kelvin wants to work on your marriage with him. Hey, I have left all of this behind. Please, kindly focus on your marriage, as this is what he wants. Okay. And she replied, you achieved your goal yesterday. That is Cubana Chiefpriest's sister, Kelvin's wife at the time. A strange wife, I'll put it like that. And she continued, "This is the honest truth. You are the one who messaged me. I had absolutely no goal or intentions. I want you to be at peace. That's why I'm messaging you." And she said, "I'm no longer in talking terms with my husband. I hope you're happy." And she said, "This is bad for you and for your children." You know, when you are trying to play devil's advocate, even as a side chick? Okay, let us continue. And she said, "God knows the part I have played in this." And she said, "Please, you people should not involve me in any way, I beg you." She continued, "You forget I'm also a woman with feelings, but this isn't what I came to tell you. I came to wholeheartedly apologize to you." And she said, "I wish you can as well show him all this." She said, "There is no us. I have no intention to show him anything." And she said, "Nah, please, keep it to yourself. We have," and she continued, "Mariah, we have both blocked each other." I think she talked with this, so I'm going to block you as well. That's what the wife said. Like, "Why are you talking to me? What's all this?" And she claimed then that they don't block one another because, you know, when I'm reading this, people were asking, okay, you talk, see, at the time, in a new interview, she said at the time she did not know that the guy was married. And the question was, okay, later when you come know, what did you do? Let us continue. "I have done my part, Marianne. Take care of you. Thank you." And she said, "You too can wallow in your lies. Let your conscience judge you." So that lady was right. More like, maybe they were lying, because if you say you don't block and I know they together again, she can't later marry the guy. You can see, continue here. "You are the one stressing him." Said, "What matters is moving forward, Marianne. This is all I have to say. To where? Please." Said, "If you say so, you are a married woman with 2 children. Focus on your marriage with him. He wants to work on it." I said, "Don't you ever send me a message in your life ever again." I said, "I really have nothing more to say. When he is ready, you definitely won't be living with him." And she said, "I'm sorry and pray God blossoms your union more. Amen. For now, he is not." And she said, continue though, that's the wife. "I bet you are a devil in disguise." Said, "I can assure you, he's ready. I am not living with him. Please work on your marriage. If you say so, I accept." Went down and call him devil. So, same Mariah granted an interview. And she said this.
Unfortunately, 3 things have happened that people have talked about with regard to you and a married man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess this is an opportunity. I mean, I guess you cleared it. I don't know what you want to do with that, but so it's become an insidious meme.
Yeah.
You know, first at the reunion, there was your fellow housemate, Angel, saying that. Then I think there was a guy called a Cubana high priest comes and says that. So think of yourself as an audience as you used to be, hearing all these stories, and somebody says, "Wait, there's not a lady they called with Apostle. There's not a lady that Angel talked about. It's not a lady that Cubana Chiefpriest talks about. What's going on with her?"
Yeah.
What's happening in all these stories?
I haven't actually ever spoken about this, the allegations that I am dating a married man, or what I would say is, and I think I keep saying the same thing and it's boring now, but I'm going to try and just give a little insight. I actually wasn't aware whether or not he was married when we first started dating. There are personal stuff that went on that I'm not, because I think you actually recently did an interview as well with a lady, and I watched it, and there was something she said, because she's an actress and because she shares her life, like her personal, like she doesn't, and I've always said that in my head. It was like she was repeating something I would say, because it's like, I don't owe people my personal life, because I don't come out to say I'm a saint. I don't come out to say, oh, learn, like I'm your role model. Like, no, I'm not anyone's role model. I am for me, and like whoever appreciates or loves me can try and want to follow my steps or whatever. What I'm going to stand by, and that's the gospel truth. I didn't destroy any marriage. I have never, and I would never. I mean, I'm a woman. I know how it feels when intruders come into a relationship or a marriage. I know how we women feel hurt, like, oh, my husband or my man is having an affair, or I know how it feels. So I would never even try and do that to another woman, because I wasn't the person who actually started all of this, and I'm not even in the place. There's just so many personal stuff that would have to come out, and I'm not ready for that. And not my personal stuff, other people's personal stuff, and it has nothing to do with me. Like, and I would never shed light on it, because I don't owe anyone that sort of explanation.
This is what Cubana Chiefpriest wrote at the time. How on earth will you threaten a married woman who has a male and female offspring to leave her husband for you, or you buy you they show person husband watch and car to pepper her? Kelvin, I'm so ashamed of you. All of us this street, you know, carry woman past anybody, but we can never make home miserable for our woman, to the point a side chick calls your wife to threaten her life. If what you are doing is right, why are you covering your face in shame in this video? My own, nah, make nothing happen to my sister. And this actress at the time said, where do you think she's living? Story long, Joe. Is your friend. I love the fact you called him out with your chest. You can't be living with a married man in Dubai and still have the guts to call his wife in Nigeria to threaten her. And never touch you, Sha. And Chiefpriest continued, get dollars for you. Mention their names. I get pounds for you. There is nothing sweeter than family. Wives, stay woke. Girls like Mariah are coming for your husbands. She stole my sister's husband. As if that's not enough, she's sending her threats. That I won't let this slide. Kelvin, I defined when I come to Dubai, nothing must happen to my sister. It was very, very crazy and messy on social media. I wonder what's going on with that lady now. I'm talking about Cubana Chiefpriest sister.
And then I would also say, you know, concerning the issue, you know, and all of that, social media. First of all, when he put it out, there was something he said. He said because there was a threat to life.
Okay.
Now that's a good enough reason to put something out.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So that, you know, when you put something like that, if there was a threat to life, but we know they shared chats and all of that.
Yeah.
And there was something Maria said about, you know, trying to even make the marriage work.
Oh yeah, well that was just.
I don't understand where that angle.
The real me almost came out. Yeah, see, let me tell you what it was. Yeah, she seemingly reached out to the wife of the husband she was said to have stolen, trying to tell her to work on her marriage. I read the entire chat and I thought how much of balderdash it was, because it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was. It was. I don't know. It was. I'm coming and I'm going at the same time. I don't know.
Pick like, a side. I don't get you. It was
like come and be going.
It was a business transaction that kind of segued into a relationship for her. Now, talking about coming from her side, that kind of like segued into a relationship with this person who was supposed to be sponsoring her, and eventually this caused problems in his marriage. And you know, she's now saying, oh, I'm not doing it again and I'm so sorry. She tries to apologize, but it all seems quite a mess.
I think
something to also note is that another Big Brother contestant was also linked to this whole quagmire.
You're talking about Mercy, yeah?
I'm talking about Mercy, because she was also, what's the words to, suggested to have a link with this Kevin person.
The same person,
who is the husband being spoken about here in some other instances from the past shows. And she's like, no. But the trend here is this, that the same people have interest in this reality show, and it seems to be a recurrent factor.
Yeah, a recurrent. So it puts the integrity into question.
So most of the people are there firing, shouting and trying to, you know, on top of winners and all of that. I mean, imagine how many people line up to try and get into the show. And then the contestants come out and then they tell you that, oh, by the way, it was free and fair. I came here under my own steam. Nobody helped me and all of that. I've always said that there is something to look at there's something to actually investigate when it comes to the selection process. And there you have it. It's there in the open.
Okay, guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.